Section 3. There was only one parent who was not totally delighted. You see, Hibernia's mum was a rather good amateur photographer, and she had been planning a very special picture that would be taken inside the church. She felt a bit sad that she would not get her special picture. As it happened, she took many very good photos on the day of the First Holy Communion. The sun was shining brightly, and everyone looked their best. As everyone walked into the church, they saw Father Hearty's "Bones Off" poster. Everyone clicked off happily and prepared to pay attention. The ceremony was even more beautiful and special than anyone had hoped. When the children went to receive their First Holy Communion, there was an atmosphere of joy and excitement as the families watched the children approaching the altar, receiving and coming back to kneel and pray. But in that moment, Mum could not help herself. She could not get over how spiritual and peaceful Hibernia looked. She had never seen her daughter look so serene. Mum slid the phone out of her skirt pocket, and as quietly as she could, she switched the camera on. The children were walking towards her. The moment was every bit as beautiful as she had hoped. Just one little photo would... Mum! Mum! No photos! Plunkett grabbed her arm and was whispering loudly at her to stop. She thought she was getting away with it, and when she realised she had been caught in the act of taking a sneaky photo, it startled her into dropping the phone. Well, not exactly dropping it, more flinging it high into the air. The phone jumped out of her hand and flew higher and higher. It decided to take a series of flash photos, clicking loudly with every picture. It took a shot of the ceiling, a shot of the stained glass windows. It somersaulted around, clicking and flashing and photographing the tops of people's heads and their alarmed expressions. Everyone in the church was staring. Hibernia recognised the pink zebra-patterned phone case and was shocked. The phone dived towards the altar and caught one final image of Hibernia's horrified face before landing with a splash in the holy water font. There was a fizz and a crackling noise, and the phone came to a halt in the holy water font. The water made the phone do a few more tricks. It fizzed a bit more. It switched on a few apps, and it played a ringtone of Baby Pierce laughing. The laughter burbled through the water, slowing down and getting deeper and louder, cackling away as if a jolly sea monster was in the font. Father Hearty moved quickly to restore the moment. He nodded to Darius, a sporty altar boy. Darius snatched the phone from the font, gave it a quick shake, and tossed it to Angela, a sporty altar girl. Angela disappeared into the sacristy and quickly put the phone into the bag of rice that was kept for drying out phones in situations like this. Darius and Angela got back into position, and the Banachio launched into a calm and beautiful hymn. The communion children were kneeling to pray, and the atmosphere was back to normal. After the hymn, Father Hearty looked at Hibernia's mum, who was purple with embarrassment. He spoke thoughtfully. "I sometimes wonder, what would have made Jesus smile?" He gave Hibernia's mum a wink. "Then I remember that there's always something on First Communion Day that would probably make him laugh out loud."